Hello guys, welcome to our channel Raw and Basic. In this video, we will learn about the concepts of annuities and the basic types of annuities and how we distinguish these types. So let's go. So first, let us define annuities. So annuities are a sequence of payments made at equal or fixed intervals or periods of time. Okay, so annuities, to make you more familiar to its concept, annuities are the basic examples of annuities are the basic payments or the monthly payments. For example, you have loan in a bank some amount of money and you are paying it every month. So that is an example of annuity. Then example, you have loan a car and you are paying it every month. Another example is paying your house and lot. You are installing it every month. As well as, example, you are paying your insurance. And another example is after your retirement and the company is paying you your benefits and you are getting your benefits every month, or it depends on the contract. So that's the basic example of annuities. So to let you familiarize the basic types of or kinds of annuities, let us classify it into three basic concepts. So again, it is the definition of your annuities. So classifying your annuities into three parts. Okay, I will delete this definition. So please take note. So annuities are classified or subdivided into three types. So first is classifying it using the frequency of payment. So how frequent do you pay your loan or investment or savings? Then another is the time of payment. Then another one is the duration of payment. Okay, so frequency of payment, time of payment, and duration of payment. For this first classification of annuities on the frequency of payment, we have two types of annuities. We have simple annuity and we have general annuity. So I will explain later the differences of simple and general annuity. Then for this classification under time of payment, we have your ordinary annuity and annuity due. Okay? Then for the duration of payment, we have also two types. We have annuity certain and contingent annuity. Okay. So on the board, we have now the different types of annuities. From the frequency of payment, we have simple and general annuity. Okay? So by definition, simple annuity, the payment or the frequency of payment is the same as the interest period. While your general annuity, the payment interval or the frequency of payment is not the same as the interest period. Okay? So, in this type of annuity, we are comparing the frequency of payment and the compounding frequency or the conversion, the frequency of conversion period. So, let's recall your M on your topics about simple and compound interest, or probably your compound interest. So M denotes the frequency of conversion period. So we have monthly, we have semi-annually, then we have your annually, then we have quarterly, then we also have daily. So monthly, speaking about frequency, so we have monthly. Monthly means you are paying each month. So in 1 year, you will be paying 12 times. Semi-annually, half of a year. So every 6 months, so you will be paying twice a year. Annually, every year. Quarterly, every 3 months. So there are 3 months in a year, and daily we have 365. Okay? So we are comparing the compounding frequency and the frequency of payment. Okay? So I will erase this one and I will give you an example for you to familiarize this thing. Okay. Example, we have monthly payment of your house and lot with an interest compounded monthly. Okay, you can see comparing the frequency of payment and your M, the frequency, the compounding frequency or the frequency of conversion period. Okay? So, you are paying every month and the interest is charging every month also. So, it will be simple annuity. Okay? By illustration, we have this one. Okay, so you are paying every month. So first month. Then second month. Then we have third month. Fourth month. Fifth month. And so on. Then the interest is also charging every month. Okay? So it means that the compounding frequency and the payment frequency is the same. Again, we are speaking about your loan of a house and lot, and you are paying the loan every month, and the loan is charging every month with R%. Okay, I will give you one example of general annuity for you to differentiate the two. Example, I will use this thing also. Paying a loan semi-annually. When the interest is compounded monthly. So in here, you can see that you are paying the loan semi-annually, but the interest of the loan is charging every month. So by illustration, assuming this is 0, okay, 0, the first point is, and we have here your 12 months. So let's put this numbers above, 0 to 12 months, assuming. So we have 6 months in here. Then you are paying semi-annually. So you are paying every 6 months. Okay? But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you are paying every 6 months, but the interest of your loan is charging every month. Okay? Okay? So, the payment frequency is not equal to your compounding frequency. Okay? On your simple annuity, the payment frequency is equal to the compounding frequency. While on your general annuity, the payment frequency is not equal to the compounding frequency. Okay? Again, going back to our example, you are paying monthly and the interest is compounded monthly. The same. General annuity, you are paying semi-annually, but the interest is compounded monthly. Okay? So I guess that we are clear on simple and general annuity. So we are speaking about the frequency of payment and comparing it to your M, which is your conversion period or compounding frequency. So I guess you have taken your notes. So frequency of payment is equal to compounding frequency. And on your general annuity, frequency of payment is not equal to the compounding frequency. Okay, so very basic. Now let us go to another type of annuity that is distinguished using the time of payment. So we have ordinary annuity and annuity due. So ordinary annuity, by definition, payment is made every start of interval. In here, payment is made every end of interval. Okay? Again, for your ordinary annuity, the payment is made every start of interval. And annuity due, payment is made, sorry. Okay, again, for your ordinary annuity, payment is made every end. Again, end of interval. While your annuity due, payment is made every start of interval. Okay? Start or beginning. So I will erase this one and illustrate the intervals to make you more familiar. So the clue word for your ordinary annuity is at the end. While your annuity due, we have the start or the beginning. Okay? So example, we have this timeline. And this timeline is divided into intervals. And these intervals denotes the payments. Okay? Example, we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. So this is the intervals. Okay? Example, you have loaned an amount in an institution or a bank. So your first starting point in here, you have loaned your money. The day you have loaned your money is the 0 interval. Then after the first month will be the first interval. Okay, this is the end of each interval. From here to here, from this point to this point is the end of each interval. Okay? So, you will have your first payment. Then, you have your second payment. And third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. So, that is the illustration of ordinary annuity. Example, you are paying every month. So, first month, 0, first month, first payment. Second month, second payment. Okay, while, to let you distinguish, we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is known as annuity due or immediate annuity because you will be paying immediately. So at the start of the interval, that will be your first payment. Okay? Then you have your second payment. Then we have your third payment. And so on. So I guess you have identified the difference of the two. Again, you are paying at the end of each interval, while on your annuity due, you are paying at the beginning of each interval. Okay? So that is the only difference of ordinary and annuity due. So probably or mostly on our real life context, this ordinary annuity is the most common. And because it is the most common, then it was named ordinary. Because it is frequently used on institutions such as bank, lending companies, and other companies in relation to investment and lending monies. Okay? Let us now proceed to the third classification of how we distinguish your annuities. So the third classification is the annuity certain or using the duration of payment. When we say duration, example, you are paying an insurance. You are paying from, example, the duration of your insurance is from 0 to 6 years. Or shall we say you are you want to put savings on a certain bank, creating a savings account in a bank and putting that duration by 6 years time deposit. Okay, and you are paying every month. You are saving a certain amount every month until 6 years duration. Okay? So annuity certain, we have definite time frame or duration. While on contingent, we have indeterminate time frame or length of time. Example, you are saving a money or a certain amount of money each month until you die. So from 0 interval every month you are, example, you are saving 5,000 amount of money until undefined or indeterminate time. So you cannot say what time you will die, or you are just paying every month until that duration, or we cannot identify the end of the duration of your payment on a certain savings or loan. So that are the most basic types of annuities. I guess that you have learned something. So if you have some suggestions and other concerns, please write it on our comment section. Okay? So thank you for watching. Please subscribe and stay safe.